What's up, everybody? I got a question for you. If you're a single gay guy, why do you think that is? Because I've come to realize some things here. There's a couple of things that if they're parts of you or a part of your personality, you're kind of screwed in this community. If you don't drink, if you don't smoke pot, those are three big things that I've noticed that if you don't do them, you're like a social outcast. And I would have never thought that not drinking and not smoking pot, not doing drugs, or, well, that is drugs, but not doing that stuff would make me so by myself, you know? And I'm sure what you're thinking, sure, he's, kind of feminine and all that stuff. But even before they find out that I'm a drag queen, like, even before that, it's like, if you don't drink, there's no interest. Now, why is it that in our community as gay men, we have to have alcohol in order to have fun? I was raised Mormon, so I never really was around alcohol. I think that was kind of a problem being in the gay community because since I wasn't around alcohol, everybody in the gay community seems to be. And I know there's exceptions, but it's so few. Like, if you think about it, do this for me. Poll everybody on your Facebook. Ask plain and simple, who on my Facebook does not smoke, rarely ever drinks, if ever, and does no drugs? You will be shocked, or maybe you won't be shocked, at the result that you really won't have that many people replying that I don't do those things. I have maybe 2,000 friends on Facebook almost, and I had like 20 or so, if that, say they didn't. And guess how many of them were gay men? Like 2. And guess how many of those gay men were of age and chose not to? Like 1. So here's the thing, why in our community does alcohol have such a big impact? And if you don't drink, you're kind of cast out. Yesterday, I was talking to a guy, I had a plan supposed to go on a date tonight, and he's like, yeah, we can go out, get a beer. I was like, oh, I don't really drink. He's like, would you drink ever? I was like, no, not really. He goes, oh, I don't think this can go any further than friends. And I'm thinking like, wow, I wish I still had the text message. I wish I did. I deleted it, but I wanted to show you guys. I don't know why I didn't do that. But it's one of the things, it's like, I'm proud of the fact that I'm not a drunk, and I'm proud of the fact that I don't need it, but it's like, you get cast out for it, Like, the people that don't do it, we're staying here single. And then there's people that like to get drunk and cheat on people and hurt people, and they're the ones with the relationship. So it's like, do you join the smoking and drinking side? Because I don't want to, and I'm not going to. But my question to you guys is, have you ever thought about that? Like, in this community, it seems like it's so rare for us not to drink and smoke and do drugs and all these things. Everyone knows gay men are sluts, whatever, that's pretty much an established social norm. But so is, like, the drinking and smoking thing, and when you don't do those things, and if you don't like to have sex, you are just, like, out of the loop. I mean, here's the loop, and that's like a glory hole, but here's the loop, and you're not even on the screen. You're not. What do you do in that situation? Do you try and change yourself, or do you try and meet other people? And where do you meet people? Because that's another thing I've noticed. We really only have online and going to the clubs. Where else do we go? You can't go to the mall. I said this in a video before. You go to the mall and you ask a guy, hey, you're kind of cute, you want to go out? Bam. Right to the face. And it can happen. It's not most likely it's going to happen, but it can happen. So, I just want to know, have you guys ever experienced this? And I want you to try it. Try the Facebook thing. Test me. And I want you to post your results in the crotch bar below and tell me how many people honestly said, I rarely ever drink, if ever, I don't smoke, and I don't do drugs. Pot is a drug. Now, I realize that it's a drug because of the government and all that stuff. We're not even getting into that. I don't like pot more so just because it's illegal, and I don't like to be around things that are illegal because I don't really want to go to jail. Of course, where some of the cute guys are, but that's on a bad criminal record. I don't want any of that stuff. Who wants that? So, this is the thing. Let me know what happens, and if you've experienced what I have, welcome to Team Off the Screen, because we're going to be here for a while. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. Be proud of who you are. Love who you are. And I'm proud that I'm not a drinker. Like I said, I was raised Mormon, and I'm not Mormon anymore, obviously. But I am proud that I don't have to be in the drinking scene. I can go to a club and make an idiot out of myself just by drinking water. Because that's who I am. It's true. I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. See ya.